The design project of our team this time is environmental-friendly rechargeable bicycles. This is a very environmentally friendly and convenient bicycle. In the future city, it will replace the car and become the first choice of transportation for most people. Below, my team will introduce you several key points of the project, namely project purpose and justification, project desperation, high-level risks, project scope, stakeholder analysis, communication management plan, project duration, and project budget.
So when it comes to the project purpose and justification, generally speaking, the project aims to count people from social groups to individual range for improving their awareness of environmental protection and gain good health with happiness in the process of exercise at the same time. Specifically speaking, the event is funded by the government and private institutions. A series of self-generating equipment, such as quantified environmental-friendly rechargeable bicycles, are provided in modern urban central parks for citizens to experience. And so people could charge their own electric product while using equipment and enjoying outdoor activities. The reason why the project needed is because with the development of the modern society, the environmental issues are highlighted more frequently. Excessive energy consumption will affect the natural climate and increase the possibility of natural disasters. And renewable energy such as solar energy, wind energy has been more applied. The benefits more related to people can be it allowed people allocate more time to outdoor activities, which can not only strengthen their body, but also promote a kind of harmonious social vibe. So this experience activity hope that everyone could start from a small thing, which many or little makes them equal and promote a social development. So speaking of the high-level project description, the experience program was mainly completed by the government and various private organizations and was held over a weekend that located in the urban park of the downtown city. For the output, the quantified equipment will be deployed in the empty space. While ensuring that public equipment needs to be used with care, it's also hoped that people could gain a good sense of achievement and good interaction through the activity, so as to make a contribution to environmental protection and better physical keywords like low carbon and sustainable development under the needs of the times. With the gradually accept of this subject, the project, the more and more similar equipment could be put into parks and gym for paid use, which will gradually cost recovery and even gain profits while improving the awareness of personal environmental protection and getting more outdoor activities. And so for now, I'm gonna pass it to my teammate.
High-level project risks. There are two risks in the development of the project. For capital investment risk, as a power generation equipment requires the introduction of many sophisticated material, but these new material are generally expensive. Moreover, the investment of the self-generating equipment will involve little approval from the electricity department and the regular maintenance and upkeep of the equipment, so the investment cost is very high, but the return rate is relatively low. For operational risk, environmentally friendly rechargeable bicycles are mainly invested in public open places with many visitors, so they are bound to be vibrate and lubricate. They are likely to be damaged these devices by certain occupying. If these devices are destroyed, they will need to be replaced, making long-term operation difficult. High-level project scope. The complement of the project is divided into the three phases. Pre-phases attract investment because of the high cost of the project. The capital involved is very huge. To ensure the stability of the fund and the smooth development, the implementation of the fund must be put in the first place. Then the investment of the conference can be opened to attract many well-known enterprises to invest. For mid-phase installation and construction, the construction of project mainly includes the installation of charging equipment, cable laser, and other basic equipment stability. Make it easier and faster for people to use engineer by modifying and adjusting drawings. Post-phase maintenance and upkeep, monitoring and sensing equipment should be installed in the area of environmentally friendly charge bicycle, and the relevant personnel should be arranged to inspect and maintain bicycle parts so as to ensure the first time to solve the problem and ensure the stability of the equipment.
Hello everyone, my name is Mo Shui. I will discuss the high-level project stakeholder analysis and the communication management plan. Since the project will choose an exciting in modern urban park, so the government and the provider investors first need to raise money to buy many spontaneous electronic equipment. There are only three stakeholders in the project: the people, the government, and the private sector. The government is the primary stakeholder. The government put forward suggestions on quantified environmental protection, and the charging bicycles have improved the development of the related industries at the economical level, created the city's GDP, and promoted the research of the new materials. In terms of environment, it has raised people's awareness of environmental protection, strengthened the green construction of the city, and promoted a harmonious atmosphere in the society. The people are secondary stakeholders because the government and private institutions invest a quantified environmentally friendly charging bicycles to a certain extent, reduce the travel expenses of the people, and provide the students with a more communication option to increase the travel radius, as well as improving the convenience of the people's travel. It also provides opportunities for office white-collar workers to exercise outdoors and strengthen their bodies. Private investors are also primary stakeholders. At the social level, the organization's popularity in the society has been improved, and it has become a well-known brand of environmental protection contribution. At the economical level, people in the whole society have become potential users of their institution, and each of them will consume the quantified and environmental friendly rechargeable bicycles provided by this institution for convenience. In addition, institutions can introduce more related projects and package and merge them. Then, because all stakeholders who have direct or indirect interests in the construction tax or contribution results of the project, the behavior will have an impact on the progress and the results of the project. So the project manager should identify and analyze all relevant stakeholders related to the project and establish a proprietary communication channels with them. First, it is necessary to investigate the acceptance of people's quantifying the environment-friendly charging bicycles because it is necessary to establish the people's environmental awareness and the time for outdoor activities. The second, the government is responsible for solving related public and distribution issues, as well as coordinating the relationship between private agents and the park management office and the general manager department. Private institutions need to study the manufacture of new environment-friendly materials and environmentally friendly rechargeable bicycles, as well as the nature maintenance and oxidant problems. Communication needs are mainly addressed by government and private agents. First, the government needs to cooperate with the private institutions to solve the venue problems of gyms, parks, and related public places, and control the cost of related venue costs. Because if the related venue rental costs exceed the affordability of private institutions, it will hinder the development of the environment protection and related institutes. Due to the quantifying of environment-friendly charging bicycles, the number of users is very wide, and it needs to be able to adapt to the extremely climate environment in the city, as well as the research on materials safety and the government.
And then I will estimate the project duration. The project is expected to take couple years from company's purchase of raw materials for the product of the bicycle from the supplier to the end of the first phase of the project operation. And if the operations of the first phase of the project is profitable enough, and the companies will consider continuing the second phase of this project. About raw materials procurement and the assemblies of the product, according to the company's estimates, it will take the product raw material suppliers about 15 days to deliver some of the parts to assemble the bag. Subsequently, the company's technical departments took about 5 days to fully assemble the device and test them. And at the same time, the company planned to complete the professional training of workers who maintains the product with this 20 days. These jobs will take a total of 20 days. About product launch and operation, the company plans to spend 2 days arranging products inside the park and holding a live launch of new products. Subsequently, the companies will conduct 2 days experience project operation. After that, workers provided by the government and some private agencies will withdraw, and the companies will carry out the first phase of operations for nearly 5 months. And at last, I will estimate project budget. According to the company's estimates, the single items cost of the bike is $120. In total, the company intends to manufacture 1,000 of these bikes, with government and private agencies paying for 200 of these bikes. These products cost about $60,000 during this half-year period, and the companies need to pay the technical departments a total of $55,000 in wage. And workers responsible for maintenance $60,000 in wages, and need to pay a total of $100,000 in site fees, and the others personnel in a total of $50,000 in wage. This cost totals an estimate $361,000. This will also include some unexpected expenses. For example, the company prepares an additional $50,000 in liquidities to repair damaged bicycle. The above is an estimate of the cost of this project. Thank you.
That's all our team has to say about the environmental-friendly rechargeable bicycles project. This will be a very promising project, and I hope this project can be favored by you. Thank you.